Lovely views this morning. We were on our own last night, weren't we?
We were. Well,
lovely and peaceful. Well, somebody in a car slept in the car, didn't they?
Yeah, it's behind us again.
Is it? Is he back? Oh, right.
So he must be on an epic adventure though, because he's got loads of maps all over the side of his seats and everything.
Hiking gear and everything like that. Oh, but you've been out with Cooper already, haven't you?
Yes, we have just done an epic walk.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like that.
Cool.
I got spooked by a pheasant as well.
Oh, wow.
And in true blogger fashion, I had my phone in my hand, just getting ready to press record when it flew out of the thing and it went whoo, 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 whoo,
what did the pheasant do again?
It went whoo, 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 like that. That's what it sounded like, and if I'd have been like 4 seconds ahead of myself, you could have all heard it.
Oh, bless you. So, one of you told us about living the van life, Chad. Perfect, brilliant. We love Chad.
We do love Chad.
And we've subscribed, obviously, because he's brilliant. And we've clicked the little bell. And what the bell does is give you a notification when videos are published or posts. So if you haven't clicked the bell on our channel, obviously you can go and watch Chad as well. But make sure you click the bell. Yeah, but seriously, if you haven't watched Chad living the van life, you gotta go watch him.
Oh, he's brilliant. The amount of food that guy cooks on a stove. He's got a crock pot that he hangs over his over his fire. He's got a crock pot that he hangs over there, and he cooks curries and stews, and he uses this most beautiful ingredients, all wonderful fresh stuff.
A steak on one as well, didn't he, and something else. So,
yeah, he brought himself a new grate, and he does everything just on fire, and he'll go and either chop trees down, or get kindling from where he is, and just use that in his little stove. And he's very conscientious when he does stuff. It's brilliant. And
even bread. He made his own bread. To go with his stew once.
Made it with a stout.
Yeah.
Made stout bread to go with his stout beef stew. So if you see 1 pan stout beef stew cooking coming up in this pan, you know where I've stolen it from.
Yeah. So you're looking glamorous even when you're doing the washing up. Aww. Yeah, people did ask how we wash up in the van, and here we get hot water from the boiler that's there. We put it in the bowl with some E-cover washing up liquid stuff, and then we wash the pots.
Aye.
We got this lovely cool little drying mat.
Yeah, I used to have
a drying assistant.
The drying assistant doesn't put things back in the right place though, does it?
Oh.
But we used to have a rack, a dish rack, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was very rattly.
Yeah.
And those, no John, no.
No rattles, thank you.
Don't do rattly. And then I saw this thing, this drying mat. It's specifically for putting your dirty pot on, not your dirty pots, but putting your wet pots on. And it soaks everything up, and then it just dries out. And then if, like once a month, we stick it in the washing dome, it just gets washed with all the clothes, and it's really good. Love it.
Love it.
Keep it simple, stupid.
That's the one. Oh, what's that you're washing?
Oh, you mean my Willow Fields cup?
Oh yeah, look at that, special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. No, I don't know. Very busy weekend at Willow Fields, lots of people here, but lots of burstners. One down the bottom, 2 there, look, and then we've got the woolly cods as well, Jane and Graham, and then another burstner there. It's like the burstner club. Got plenty of tents and everything. Absolutely brilliant. Love to see it this packed, it's brilliant. It's just amazing, the different times of day and the scenery you get here. Yeah, fair enough, it's 6 AM right now, and that's not normal for us to get up at 6 AM, but I just thought I'd catch this for you so you could see for yourself how just amazing this spot really is. So peaceful, and just the views and everything you get. Obviously you can hear the cockerel in the background. There's been quite a few people here this weekend. But yeah, I just think this is just a idyllic spot. Really peaceful. Just kind of lose yourself in a bit of nature and the scenery. And Forget about what else is going on in the world right now. It's been lovely here this past few days. Like I say, we started off coming here on the Friday with our little grandson. So Ewan spent a bit of time with us. The weather was all right, not great, but it was all right. But there was packed out weekend this weekend, bank holiday weekend. So it's been really busy, and yeah, so many people, so many different types, you know, like campervans, motorhomes, tents, all that kind of stuff. It's been great. So had a nice couple of days, seen a nice bunch of people come said hello. It's been a bit cool over here actually. Last couple of nights with the heating on. It's got down to about 8 or 9 degrees overnight outside. So yeah, back onto winter mode I guess. Which does beg the question. Everyone keeps asking us, are we staying here for winter? And right now, we're still trying to figure that one out. And as soon as we have, you'll know about it. Oh, have you got your frisbee? Yeah. You're not playing with your frisbee, you're just holding it there. You're sitting in the shade. Oh, I love your frisbee, don't you? Look at that little tail. Ah, little pal. You're a very good boy. You've been playing with your frisbee a little bit this morning, haven't you? You like it? Is it your favourite toy? Yeah. Where are we going later, Coop? Are we going somewhere? In the van? Where are we going? Grimsby. Look at the grass in his mouth. Oh, bless him. Love you, buddy. Oh. Sticker wall's coming on. If anyone's asking, our sticker wall is kind of, we prefer to meet people and put the stickers on the wall. So obviously it's difficult without an address to do sticker swaps. So that's one reason. But the second one is it's nice to go, oh yeah, when we met the Woolly Cods, they gave us a sticker, and go through each one and we can remember where we met each one. So it was like when we met Martin, that was at Quirky last year. Eamon and Beck we met at Tarifa, that was it, last year. Obviously Dave won his whippet, and oh, I can't forget what he's, oh, what's he called now? Oh, what's he called now? Can't remember what his name is. It's the Urban Darren Home or something like that. Obviously John and Tash. And then that's what she said. I can't remember who he is either. No idea. He's on the telly every Monday though. So anyway, that's our sticker wall coming along very nicely. Can you remember that's what she said the guy's called? Can't remember.
Dave, no.
Dave.
Dylan.
Dylan. Yeah?
No.
No. Baz, isn't it Baz?
Yeah,
Barry.
Oh yeah, Barry.
Barry, yeah, Baz. Baz, the Urban Motorhome.
Wherever you're going, I'm going too. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave, and if it all falls, if it all breaks, I'll still be here.
Ooh, we have him.
Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, have we filmed this before?
We have. Yeah, we do it slightly different because we have mushrooms in our Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But normally it's just peppers and onions, isn't it?
Yeah. So a nice bit of steak. Some nice field mushrooms, am I right?
Oyster. I know that. Chestnut mushrooms.
Oh, chestnut mushrooms.
I think it's because of the colour, maybe.
Okay.
Rather than the regular ones, but they've just got a little bit more flavour to them, so I like it.
Mmm.
And you're having all the vegetables on yours today.
Am I?
Yes, because I'm feeling so sassy and cranky. I am not going to pick out the vegetables that you don't like.
When you say vegetables...
I mean peppers and onions.
Right, okay then. Thank you. Love you.
I love you too.
Anyway, we're going to change something in the van as well. Because this thing, you know, we put the new drawer runners on. Well, they've wrecked the new drawer runners. And it's just a nightmare to get things in and out. Obviously, as you can see there, that's as much as it's going to come out right now because there's a block of wood there stopping it. And you've still got an awful lot of things at the back there, so it's a bit of a pain. So, the amazing Mandy came up with an idea.
To get rid of it. And to put actual shelves in.
Yep.
And then take the door front off. And change it into a... Well, the drawer front off and change
so
it into a door.
If we can, hinge that, preferably on this side. So the door opens... this
so I
way.
can see into the kitchen kind of thing.
Yeah, so if Mandy's in the kitchen, she can see that way. And then put some shelves in. Try and use as much of this wood as we can inside there, possibly. To put some shelves in, 2 shelves going all the way back. Which will give us, hopefully, a lot more usable space.
And we'll give you access to the hot and cold water pipes.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll stop this stupid issue of this just blocks it, and then obviously from this side you can't do squat, which is really daft.
So, I mean, we've only got light things in there. So we've got bread on the top and snacks underneath. And then here we've got a couple of cups, but everything else is just like food bags and reusable storagey things. And when it's night time and you're asking me for a snack...
Yeah, we need the torches.
We need to get torches to have a look inside it because it's so dark, isn't it? So
if we do make it to the correct shelves and door and all that kind of stuff, I can put some lights in there as well, so as soon as we open it, lights are on. Bingo!
Yes.
No more drawer sliding open as we go down the road.
Yep.
The only thing that has saved that, but we have to keep changing the glue because it does stress the glue out, is the child lock things. So when you do that, so you've got a catch there. The drawer runners have both got catches on. So that's catch, and then put that on.
Oh, I'm not doing it properly. There we go.
And that's just about its saving grace right now.
But the funny thing is as we're driving down the road, the weight of this pushes it in, which then
so you can hear
pushes all the time.
And sometimes you can hear like it's gone past the catch, and then we've gone round another corner and it's pushed it the other way, and the catch is latched again, and it's just like. So there we go.
Yes. Bye. I've made it dirty. I've made it dirtier. Bye. I've been slicing mushrooms.
And what's the other thing we're changing? Hopefully tomorrow we're off to that. Dave sent me the link. The place in Grimsby that does caravan parts or whatever. And hopefully we're going to find out if we can change the toaster for a proper oven. I say proper, you know, whatever fits in that hole. But
something that might actually fit 2 bacon trays in at once.
Yes, and like, you know, whole chicken or something like that.
That would be lovely.
Yes, not that there are other food groups that are available, but we like chicken. So those are our plans for the next few days.
And going to Seaside.
We're at the Seaside right now, but we're hangry, both of us.
Both of us,
so,
very hungry.
Yeah, so we're going to eat, and then we'll show you the Seaside.
It's been quite funny, really.
Very hungry.
Very hungry. Because John's like, should we just have something quick? And I'm like, nope, I don't mind waiting. Need lots of food.
Something now.
So we're having Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, but we've got the sourdough rolls from Aldi. Sorry, it's mushrooms on my hand. The 2 like individual ones. We've got 2 of those each, and a big stack of potato wedges.
Yeah. And then Mandy says, hopefully after food she won't be so hungry.
Yeah, let's see. jumping.
No, he lives the seaside.
He's so covered in sand. All I can say is thank goodness for dry bags.
Yep.
Yes. Come on, bud.
Although last night, because we did come down to the sea last night, he also got up on the bed after being in the dry bag, and then we had to shake the bed down because he was full of sand.
Yeah, I mean, that was my bad, because normally after we've been to the beach, we dry him down in the dry bag,
Yeah.
and then take him outside and give him a bit of a rough over with the towel to get all the extra sand off. And I missed a step.
Yeah.
We've just had a lovely, peaceful overnight stop right by the beach. Loads of other people in vans there, so dead friendly and saying hi and whatever. And Coop's had a really, really good run on the beach. You know what it's like with his beaches. He absolutely loves them. So he is now in his dry bag, hiding out of the way because he is absolutely stinky and full of sand and very, very happy. Although we've just been driving around all day yesterday when we drove in, we couldn't find a pub. Desperate for a pub lunch. Couldn't find any anywhere. And I have no idea why. We've been driving into, what's the place called?
It's near Saltfleet.
Near Saltfleet.
What do these people do for pubs?
I don't know, I mean, it's crazy. You know, do you have to cook for yourself all the time? It makes no sense to me. It's crazy talk, I tell you. So guess what we're off to find today? A pub! Hey!
You put smiles on everyone. I think of you and of all I should have done.
That looks like the one we need.
It is. I think it's like the old one we had. The grill goes from front to back as well,
Yeah.
which is exactly what we need. When it goes side to side, you literally just get like that much to toast with. But if it's the
Right.
whole thing, it's better. That's bags of room.
We need to measure it now and then get the model number off there as well.
To take a picture?
Yeah. And then the biggest thing for us, the bonus you can't normally do, is you can see behind it.
Ooh, nice, yeah.
So we can work out that that pretty much is wasted space. Like there. And the oven is from about there to about there.
So it could just be the little plate that's on the front of ours then, it's just where this bit would go.
Could
It's
be,
got
yeah.
that annoying thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Catch on your jeans all the time.
Back bit. Right, let's have a look round, see anything else, but that might be it for ovens, because we can't have one of those because we've got the top on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are the cool boxes we were talking about replacing our fridge with. So there we go, this is ours. So it's an automatic 3-way fridge. We've got a freezer compartment there, but it does come out. so you can just slide that bit out. What we're finding is this freezes up all the time, although all those bits there, you know, it's a nice bit of storage, but as you can see it's very narrow and not that deep, and they're very pricey as well. They're really expensive. But what I wanted to do is work out if I can put 2 of these in. Works off 12 or 24 volts, and it's 12 kilograms, so it's not bad actually. Set your temperature on the back there and forget about it. And it's a shame that that's the only bit. You've got a little bit there. I mean, it's probably as big as the one we had in the T6, isn't it? Maybe a bit bigger. It's got that bit.
Yeah, I think the T6 might have been a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's got a light in it as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that. But that doesn't, 2 of them doesn't give us the same space as we've got now, does it?
No, not at all.
So we need something that's a bigger. The ones I was looking at were 50 litres. So that's more like it as far as a 12 volt compressor fridge, and it is a true 12 volt compressor fridge. It's only 700 quid as well. But I guess the problem with that is ours is even taller than that one, isn't it, next to it? So you still have space left.
And obviously you are losing out on space in the fridge.
Yeah, there's a lot of... I mean, what do you reckon that is? About half of ours, or...?
I think it's a little bit deeper than ours.
2/3.
So maybe 2/3, yeah.
2/3. It's about the same freezer bit, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe a little bit less because ours open side to side, so we've not got this
Oh,
bit that flops over, yeah.
Yeah. But one of those, and then one of those in the boot, maybe. You know, the little chest one.
As a
That'd do it.
freezer.
Yeah. Because if that gets down to -20, -18, have that as the freezer and this as a fridge. No, that's fixed in.
That would have been perfect if it came out, because our current one does come out. We could take that freezer box out altogether.
We really are struggling, by the way, aren't we, for the fridge?
You just won't stay cold.
It's on max all the time. We need a fan inside it to cool down, and it keeps jumping up to between 8 and 10 degrees, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's and we've done everything that everybody has advised. All the manufacturers have advised that we do. We have the external fans on. We've got the fan inside. We don't hold the door open for any length of time. It's just that it's so narrow and tall. As soon as you open it, the cold air just falls out of the bottom. It's ridiculous, really.
So we are looking for something that's a bit better.
Aye.
And a 12 volt one does mean that less reliance on LPG as well.
Yeah. That'd mean that the gas would just literally be for heating and hot water and cooking.
Come on, let's have a shufty then. So they got everything here. Got awnings, driveway awnings. We've even got a van. So you can see how your stuff's going to fit inside it, and what windows you've got. These windows are good. I know some people have the bonded windows. Well, these windows are like ours. So the campervan windows, called Aero, Polyvision Aero. And obviously it allows you to have a semi-sleek window that you can actually open and get some airflow through. Those are obviously the standard ones, but I prefer them because they're smoked as well, so it's like got an original look. It's pretty cool, really. So don't forget, September 19th and 20th, we're going to be at the International Campervan Show and the Overland Show. I think it's Overland and Expedition Show or something like that at Stratford-upon-Avon Racecourse. So look in the video description down below, and you'll find the link to book your ticket and get 20% off. If you use the little code that's down there, it'll give you 20% off at checkout. So just been to Magnum Motorhomes in Grimsby.
And it was like everybody said, it's like we're going through a housing estate. Where is this thing?
Literally between 2 terraced houses, so yeah, it's quite tight.
Yeah, quite tight to find. But yes, very, very glad we went. Yeah,
very helpful people.
Some good ideas and loads of things, and of course I had to drag John round the entire shop because they sell everything, awnings and
accessories
and
plates
and
cup holders,
and all the things like storagey things, those plate stops, you know, the ones that come down and hold your plates and stop them from rattling in cupboards, and all those majiggies.
We've had a bit of I had a bit of a
brain fart.
Sorry, what? I had a what now?
You had a brain fart.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, my excellent idea, which is the wording that I choose, because we really struggle to find any hinges that would. I mean, this door, obviously what we talked about, just in case you've forgotten before, is to remove this. This is this child lock that we have to put on.
Do it, sweetie.
So we have to push it in because we've got double lock. Anyway, this drawer, which is all kind of wibbly and heavy,
And we've already replaced the hinges on it for
Yeah, they
industrial
were like
strength
50
ones.
quid or something. But yeah, the idea is to replace those with shelves. And then it was something to have this hinged. Oh, God. So to have that hinged against there, to have it still sit underneath there, okay, and, you know, just sit nicely there. And there really isn't a hinge for something at that angle, from an angle there where it's attaching to still sit flush against there and blah blah blah.
That will step out and
Yeah,
give enough
as you
room to
open
open
it.
fully to go at the bottom, because that's not supposed to have a gap there. It's supposed to be that
see,
flush
like the bottom.
down there.
So instead, I thought we'll just take all of that out and have
Some wicker baskets.
yeah.
And it's a bloke's idea.
Woo,
Go
easy.
figure. Sorry, everybody. I am being incredibly sexist because it's such a lovely, quaint thing to do. So we're just going to have rails that go either side and then a wicker basket that slides in and out. We might need two because it is really deep.
Yeah.
But two wicker baskets, and we can just slide them in and out, and we can have 1, 2, and then some just sat on the bottom.
Sat on the bottom. So two, maybe something like 1 by 1 wood at the side or something like that. That sticks out enough that the basket drops on top of it, or worst case scenario, we build a little frame around the basket.
Around the
You've
top.
seen
We've
something
seen
like
that, haven't we?
you?
Where you kind of drop the basket in, because most of the baskets are slightly tapered,
So you make
and
a
you just
little-
make a very thin frame and drop it in,
Yeah.
and that holds it, and that will slide in and out nicely, and then just keep it open,
Yeah,
and just put some little retaining things, you know, like the little thingies that go
like we got on our shower.
like on the shower thing,
Yeah.
the little plastic ones, but get some nice ones, and then we just have them coming down to stop them from sliding out when we're driving.
So that would essentially be open. There'd be nice sort of like, hopefully 1, 2, 3 lots of wicker baskets, one just placed at the bottom, and then one in the middle, one at the top and runner. We've got to work out obviously spacing because of the sink there that does drop down to about there.
Yeah.
So there's a spacing issues we need to work through.
And of course it's at an angle, because this
Yeah.
the cupboard is here,
So
and then so we're going to lose a bit.
there's an
Because we
element
can't
of
have it
space we'll
sticking out.
lose, yeah. So we can't have the baskets sticking out from there because that would just be annoying.
I know, and you know I'm just going to walk right into it.
Yeah, so if the basket came to there, that would stick out. So we would actually be going to about there, which means that this bit of that cupboard would then be exposed, but I'm
Unless
sure we
anybody
could...
knows anybody who does bespoke, custom-made wicker baskets. I mean, I know John's already said, what, you're not making some?
Yeah, I made some at school.
I did a little bit at school. I don't think I've got at all the skills or wherewithal to do a proper sturdy basket that's going to hold all my food for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, but if you can, anybody that knows if you can get them made to measure, because I quite happily have a nice little chamfer.
Yeah. No, that'd be good if we could, but
If
for
not,
now,
we'll
then
deal with
we're all right with that. We just want some storage that works there far better and doesn't mean that stupid drawery kind of thing, because I want to weigh that. When it's empty, I'm going to take it out and I'll weigh it, because I'm convinced that's over 10 kilos of crappy engineering.
Because the thing is, it's not the food that's in it. You can see it's all jiggly, and it's already pulling away from the side of these super industrial high strength runners that we've got. And the only stuff that's in it is crisps and biscuits and bread.
Yeah.
And
So it's the
some
weight of-
spatulas and things. So it's the
Yeah.
actual weight of the unit itself that's causing it to fall off, which is just the silliest thing.
Yeah. So,
It's
That
exciting. I can't wait to do that, but we're going to probably have to wait to do that because we've got to find the perfect baskets, haven't we?
yeah. Well, we found some. We just need to measure everything in there,
Yes.
which we can do roughly. So we'll roughly measure that. We can then measure for the oven, and we'll measure for the fridge as well. So I've had a nice little night next to the Humber Bridge,
Yes, we
which
can see it.
probably isn't something that a lot of people say. But yeah, we kind of drove in here last night to start doing the edit for the vlog, and didn't see any gates, but did see signs that say the gates will be locked, so we thought maybe it used to have gates. No, overnight parking warnings or anything
No,
like
nothing
that, was
like
there?
that. And there was like a patch in tarmac on the floor, and it's like, I wonder if they had some drop bollards or something,
Yeah.
and they've moved them.
But now, as we walked Cooper about 10 o'clock last night, we found the gates. They're further down the road that we'd driven up.
Yeah, and they were locked. So yeah, that was us, nice and safe.
Yeah, no
And
one could have known it. No boy racers annoying
No, I was
us
going to say,
or
it made
nothing
for a
like
really nice quiet night. There's
Yeah.
no cars, a couple of people walking through because you can get through. There's over a little bridge to
Yeah.
a marina over the other side. So yeah, there's a lovely little park. I'll use this one again.
And I had a chat with a council worker. I was walking Coop this morning, council van there, and the guy got out and went, "Morning, John." Like, oh, okay, hi. And he said, yeah, it's all right. Not really kind of like any bother unless you cause a mess or something. So, quite good.
Yep.
I was expecting to get a telling off.
Yeah, although that seems to be it's become after such a short time an ingrained response,
It
isn't
is,
it?
isn't
It's
it,
just
that
like
you
the first
expect
thing
it.
that people say is going to be having a go.
Yeah.
Whereas we're finding now that the odds are increasingly going in our favour, or in
May the
people's-
odds ever be in your favour.
Yes, in humanity's favour. So
Yeah.
So yeah, it was lovely. Had a lovely sleep.
So, yeah, really nice, peaceful. And just about to go and edit this vlog. And then later on we're going to see one man is Whippet, Dave, Joe and Louis.
Yay! Go and get a takeaway, some
Yeah.
nice food.
Oh, Cooper's licking his lips and takeaway.
Did I get a
Did you say Louis? Oh, Louis.
Oh, he knows Louis,
Yeah,
his
he's
little
getting
mate.
excited now.
We're
Hey,
going to see
pal.
Louis. Yeah.
So, there we go. Obviously, if you've made it this far in the video, why not consider subscribing?
Yes, and why not press that little bell so you get a notification if John changes his mind and decides to put a video out on a different day.
Might happen.
It has
happened in the past,
yes. But just so you're up to date all the time.
Yep. But anyway, it's been a great week. Lovely little things, lovely little places been to, and lovely people we've met.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you ever see us, do come and say hi.
Yeah, we've had loads of
ever think
people
about that.
nervous about coming up and seeing
Yeah.
us as well, but please don't be. Just come up and say hi. We love it. Absolutely
Obviously,
love it.
yeah, COVID, kind of thing. There's,
Hi from a distance.
Yeah, hi. We don't shake hands and hug right now, so we obviously bear that in mind. But I'm sure you get that anyway.
Yeah.
Right then, we'll see you in the next video.
You
guys
will.
take care.
Bye.
When